Okay, let's go move this on. Ooh, got that itchy face. Wow, kind of a late start here, but hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. I might have to leave. It might not be a very long stream today, just because I might have to go pick up my mom this afternoon. I'm hoping I have I'm hoping I've got a couple hours until that happens, but it's all going to depend on when she's ready to go. Major Gallop. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that named buff. Major Gallop. Tell her to use Sigil of Retreat. Lol. What's going on, Paul? How you doing, man? Alright, I'm gonna have to take over Cropsford to try this. Hopefully this guy can handle it. Who knows? Let's throw this on. I'm kind of hoping that nobody's here right now, because I am on the PTS right now, so I'm just testing things at the moment. But I need to get a set that comes from here in order to continue my testing. Still farming shoulders, got like 5 helms, got 0 burst without it. Oh, for Skoria, is that what you're talking about, Paul? The helm and the shoulders don't come from the same place, if that helps you, Paul. How's it going, Liam? You'll get the shoulders from doing pledges. That's the only way to get them. You can't actually farm them. So once you've got the headpiece that you want, you can stop doing the dungeon. Oh, apparently my guy likes that ability. He screams when he does it. It's today's daily, though. Oh, well, you still only got to do it once, but I get what you're saying, though. Alright, there we go. Let's move over to the next flag. Not sure how this guy's gonna do here. So, I'm building a tank at the moment. We'll have to see how he's gonna hold up. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill these guys without more damage here. So these mobs heal themselves. Alright, well, we got one down. That's good. don't have any way to get out of this. Sword and board, yeah, man. I'm making a PvP tank. This is gonna be for my Nord, so I'm testing some ideas for him. And so far, it's actually, I think it's gonna be pretty fun. I mean, the damage isn't crazy high, but it's good. Damage won't be crazy high, but it's pretty good. And I think, especially as a Nord, we're gonna be tanky. How's it going, Alex? What's up, man? Sorry, the old wife is texting there real quick. Man, these flags take so long to capture when you're by yourself. I don't know if these actually speed up or not, but they take a long time. And it sucks because the ones in Imperial City, you can see there's a little, right here, there's a little bar that shows you, I don't know if this is actually picking up my cursor. I don't know. Anyway, there's a little bar halfway on the capture wheel here that I'm about to hit. I just hit it there. And in Imperial City, that spawns the guards and you're done. You can leave and it'll finish on its own. But yeah, not here. If you want a PvE tank, let me know. I'd love to help with that. That's my second favorite build at a flamethrower. I'm not really looking for a PvE thing, but if you want to help with the PvP tank, I'd be more than happy to get some input. I'm not by any means a pro on building tank specs. Dang it, man. You know what? Let's just get down here. Can Nightblade be a support? Oh, for sure, man. Oh yeah. I have a build for a Nightblade support, Magic Nightblade support for PvP. I've got that build on the channel. It's from Morrowind, so it still works. And yeah, it's a really strong build. He made a cool BG support Nightblade. Yeah. And now that Battlegrounds are, they're all CP enabled, for those of you who are unaware, I am on the PTS right now, and if you do go here to Battlegrounds, champion point, you get one for champ points now, and that, at least on the PTS, it's the only one you get. Oh, Lincoln, oh, thanks, Paul. Alright, let's hope we can hurry up and capture this and get our guys here. I don't think anybody's actually going to come out here to try and take it. I'm not sure anybody's even in Cyrodiil right now. I mean, it does show that there's a low population, but probably not too worried about this. As long as I can get in here and get the set that I want, I'll be happy. Because right now I have... I'm on a template character, and they give you 1,000,000 alliance points. 1,000,000 alliance points. Siege, specialized gear. So I'm gonna spend those 1,000,000 points and see if I can get what I want here. 12,000. Excellent. Cool. All right, let's go through here and see what we get. Pants Impen. Ooh, very nice. I would be very happy with that on live. Defending dagger? Nope. Oh, this is gonna be tough to find in all of this, isn't it? Unknown. There we go. Hat? Nope. Don't want that. Resto staff. Precise. That could be good. Ice staff. Not too worried. Ring. Yes. I want jewelry. Another ring. Awesome. I need a necklace. Great sword. Another resto. I'm getting a lot of pants. Helmets. And robes. Gosh. Alright. Let's buy more.
Many come to look, but
Alright, that's all I can hold at the moment. Shoes. Okay. Sturdy shoes. That'll actually work. But I need to...
Greetings, warrior.
Specialized gear. Need to sell some stuff here though, because I'm carrying too much. I don't need a dagger, or a greatsword, or an ice staff. I don't want pants. I got 2 pieces of impen pants though. Wow. Definitely don't want the head or the chest. I just need to make some space. Just need to make space there. Okay. Shoes and well fitted. Yay. Another ring. I need a necklace. More shoes. A bow. And more shoes. I think I got 3 sets of shoes in that one. God, man. Desert Rose. Mace. I don't want a mace. More shoes. Another mace. Pants. God, come on, just give me a necklace. 2 shoulders in a row. Sturdy belt. Oh my gosh, man. I need a necklace and like... Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, 2 necks in a row. Isn't that nice? Can I get like a sword or a shield? That's 2 great swords. I don't want a great sword. Oh my gosh, all those necklaces. Whew. Lots of necklace. Oh, you know what? Let me go to the crown store here. Upgrades. No, utility, right? Crap, where is it at? Ah, inventory. There we go. Now I have inventory space. So let's buy some more of these. Oh!
only heroes of the covenant.
LOL. He had all these guys on him, which helps, but I mean, they don't really do that much damage. Oh, hey Sinful, what do you think about stacking Mad Tinkerer, Flame Blossom, and Grothdar in one setup? Assuming you go all impen, 3 cost reduction. I've thought about that, Josh, and I think it'd be pretty damn fun. For sure. I don't know how effective it would be just yet. I do have Mad Tinkerer in here. I was using it earlier. So you'd have huge high crit with Mad Tinkerer. but between the two sets, your damage on your skills is going to be kind of low, because you're not really getting much in the way of magic or spell damage between those. So your spell damage is going to be low, so your skill damage will be low. You'll have a lot of crit, but it's going to be based on low base damage, so you'd really be totally reliant on the procs.
Know that only
Can it work? Yeah, it probably will, but not bad. What up, man? How you doing, Harmus? Okay. Another ring. Let's get dagger. Dang it! I don't want a dagger. As long as I get the right item, it doesn't matter what trait I get anymore. So as long as I can get... I've got a resto staff. As long as I can get a sword or a shield. I only need one or the other. And I can change the trait. Seems all I'm getting now is necks, rings, and pants. Oh my god, man, the jewelry! There's another resto staff. Oh, and it's powered, so I can use that. I don't need to trait change that anymore. But I need a sword or a shield. Lightning, no. Wow.
many come to
I need a sword or a shield. This is gonna be impossible to get on live. I mean, ridiculous. I keep getting daggers. I don't want a dagger. This is all I can do. I'm out of AP. More rings. Oh my god, 3 rings in a row. 4 rings in a row. Just give me a sword or shield. And then I'm good. Another resto. Give me a sword or a shield, please. Not a great sword. Oh, that's 3 great swords. Ah, come on. Son of a... That's it. I can't test it. I can't test it. I just went through 1,000,000 alliance points and didn't get what I needed. But look at all this. I got a ton of rings and necklaces and useless stuff. I mean, I needed the jewelry, but damn. Damn. Let me look at heavy armor real quick. So I get physical spell resist, okay. That's interesting. Yo, I have a shield I can give you. Oh, I'm on the PTS right now, but I appreciate that. I'll test it. I'll get more testing done later. But if you do have a shield, and I end up wanting this for live, and you've got the shield, I'll definitely buy that from you. Finish the storyline on PTS. The quest line is just fantastic. So much cool stuff. Do it, everyone. Do the story. I've never been much into quest side of ESO, but Clockwork quest line has higher quality than most. Oh, that's... Oh, most single-player RPGs. Wow. Alright, yeah, I'll definitely make sure I get into that then. For sure. So I was gonna test this out. So right now I'm running Rattle Cage and Vampire Cloak And you guys can give me your thoughts on what you think of running these two. But I was going to drop one of them. I haven't decided which one I would drop. But I was going to drop one of them to run Desert Rose just to get more magic sustain. I mean, I get a little more spell resist, which is nice. Still keep a max health bonus. But I would trade, like if I drop Vampire Cloak, I would trade one max health bonus for a max magic. And then the 5 piece, obviously, I would trade Minor Protection for the magic sustain. So I don't know. Can I get it on the PTS and trade it? Yeah. Actually, yeah, you could. One. What build are you running? Heavy armor? Yeah, I'm just testing right now. Just doing a little theory crafting at the moment, Sky. So, it's not a build. Honestly, it's something I just started like an hour ago. And I actually recorded. I recorded the whole process up till now of this coming to be as a theory crafting video. So that'll be up. Not today, but soon. It'll be up. Next couple days, hopefully. Okay, so he's got a shield. Let me think. When I go to the back bar, I'm dropping Vampire Cloak anyway. Okay, so here's one of the thoughts I had on this. Oh, let me see what you guys are saying here. You should try out a Medusa heavy crit set with Shadow Mundus. Yeah, I could try that out. Rattle Cage will power Necro. Necro I could do. I'm trying to stay away from a lot of sets that people use all the time. I know Rattle Cage is kind of one of them, but I do want to make something a little bit more unique, something that's not already posted all over YouTube. And running Rattle Cage with Necro is one of those things it was everywhere for months. So, good setup, but I probably won't do it for this. Let's see. How do you think Shacklebreaker and War Maiden, though, through the daggers will be good for melee? Daggers won't help you as a magic Nightblade. Daggers won't help you. And the reason is because, here I'll show you, but dual wield, twin blade and blunt, they only increase weapon crit. Hopefully you guys can see that right there, but each dagger increases weapon critical, so it won't actually affect your spells. Medusa crit build and shadow. Let me look at Medusa right now. Let's see. Is it a dungeon set? Yeah. So you build up crit and you gain minor force. So at gold that gives you what, 12%? Health, magic, spell damage. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, man. Not a bad idea. But I wouldn't run... Let me see, what did you... Oh, okay, you didn't actually suggest another set to run with it, but... I would either run that or... whatever the hell set I'm actually wearing, Rattle Cage. I'd run that or Rattle Cage. I wouldn't run both. And I think the main reason why I would stick with Rattle Cage at the moment is because while the Shadow would give me crit, the crit is pretty low right now. But because I'm not running a bubble, I am running all heals. So that constant spell damage is going to give me very nice consistent heals. Running Medusa would give me really big burst on those, but it would stay lower on the average ticks. So this would be good if you were going with a traditional, you know, bubble type build. But okay, new one, Shacklebreaker, Julianos. Wait, you're saying Julianos 2 pieces? I'm not sure what, I'm sorry. Okay, new 1 Shacklebreaker, Julianos, 2 1 monster set. I'm not sure what you're suggesting there, if Renee, but if you're saying 5 Shacklebreaker, 5 Julianos, I don't know if you're saying 2 monster pieces, 1 monster, I'm not sure. Medusa, 2 Ice Heart, 5 Shacklebreaker, or Julianos. I got you there for the bubble. 1 piece monster set. Okay. Yeah, I think that would work, but Shacklebreaker is a good set, but in my opinion, it's overrated. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And Paul, Leeching Plate is actually something I was looking at today. It's definitely something I was looking at, and for PvE, I think that could be really cool. Cause like for PvE, you get all the mobs all grouped up. You drop Leeching and Baharas on them. You're gonna get a lot of health back. So yeah, that was a really. I was actually thinking about trying Leeching Plate today, but I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna do what I want for PvP, since people can just like Baharas, people can just walk out of it. But here's my thought on this for the moment. I wanted something that would deal decent damage but still be tanky, right? So with this, whether I'm fighting one person or fighting multiple people, this should scale. Running Troll King. Troll King is a great set, but the more people that are hitting you, the less effective it is. So I went with Bloodspawn on this. So the more people that are hitting me, the more effective this is. The more proc chance you get on it, and that armor scales to each person. So it's not reduced at all, depending on how many people are hitting you. So I went with Bloodspawn there because of that. Then Rattle Cage, it's heavy armor, and it does lots of spell damage, and you get that extra health bonus, which is nice. But yeah, this is kind of your damage set. So it takes care of spell damage. It also gives you major sorcery, so you don't have to worry about a buff. So gets that out of the way. Vampire Cloak is kind of my tanky set on this setup. And if there's something better that I can throw in here to help with this, then maybe I will. But 2 health bonuses is amazing. More spell damage, and then minor protection at all times. So I'm gonna have this build on a Nord. So as a Nord, he automatically gets 6%. He automatically gets 6% reduction. So you've got 8 and 6 is 14. So basically 100% of the time you're at 14% damage reduction. And then you cast the pets. So you get the Nightblade pet for Maim, which is another 15%. So you're constantly able to run around with 29% damage mitigation. Just all the time. That's crazy, man. So much damage mitigation. And then you'll have on the back bar here is a Resto Staff. It's powered. So you get 9% healing from that. you get 8% healing from this, and then because it's a resto, you can throw a resto heavy, gives you magicka, but it also gives you major mending. So you've got 8% from this, 9% from powered, 25% from major mending, and then as soon as that's done, you can pop Blessing of Restoration, which has been healing me in, keep in mind, this is PvE, but it's been healing me for 15k when I do that. That is a big freaking burst heal. 15k off that, and it gives you more resists. So you've got a couple hots going on, you've got a burst heal, and 32,000 physical and spell resist. Ultimate generation to pop spell wall, like there's so much mitigation on this build, and with a constant 29% damage mitigation outside of CP, and what is that, 42% heal? Let me just add all the healing up here. So we get 8, we get 9, 25, yeah, 42%. So you get 42% healing increase with no CP. So lots of healing, lots of resists, lots of damage mitigation. We've got some points in block if we need it. So I don't know. The only difficulty I'm having right now is sustain, but I have an idea for that. But against Stam guys, it's going to be really tough. To be honest, I'd run Briarheart instead of Shackle. Yeah, Briarheart is so good. But Briarheart is only... it's really only good for Stam, where Shackle is good for magic. Okay, let's see. I missed a bunch of chat there. I always wanted to make Fury leeching work. Survive until Fury Wrath is 100%. Lay into him. Yeah, as a Stam tank, running Fury with heavy armor is ridiculous. So much power. Where do I get these boxes of dungeon armor? I'm on the PTS right now, so they give all that to you on if you make a template character. So you gotta make the template character, and then you'll get that. Oh, Hardmus already answered that. Lol. You also can get extra healing from Soul Siphoner in the siphoning tree. Ah, yeah, very true. Which increases healing done by 3%. So on the back bar, we're at 9% on this bar. There, so I didn't even take that into account. So that's 51%. Because I've got 2 siphoning abilities here plus the ultimate. So yeah, Soul Siphoner is 9% more healing. So when we cast Blessing of Protection, I mean, look at that. It's at 7,800 unbuffed right now. 7,800 unbuffed. That's pretty good. And you get 9% from this, 8% from this, 9% from the staff. So yeah, without CP, you're sitting at 51% healing increase. That's awesome, man. What is better for MagNB, Julianos or War Maiden? It really depends what you're trying to do, Alex. Julianos is going to affect more than War Maiden, because War Maiden will only affect magic damage abilities, where Julianos will affect things like these, like your heals, stuff like that. So it depends on what you're trying to do, but Julianos, I'd say, is a better all-around set. Give me Briarheart and Bloodthorn. I got you. It's an OP sustain set you can run instead of Desert Rose. Let me look at it here, because I've heard mixed things about it. I've heard mixed things about Bloodthorn because, I don't know, when you deal direct damage, you restore specking for once every 5 seconds. But it is magic and stamina. So wearing a heavy armor set, so let me And this is when I'm dealing direct damage. So if I'm dealing direct damage, I'm most likely... I love it when outnumbered. I tested Bloodthorn and I really wanted to make it work, but it doesn't. In practice, it's lacking. Tried it and love it when outnumbered. Okay, so here's the thing, Juan, especially since you're talking about it being outnumbered. It doesn't scale in outnumbered situations. It doesn't scale. Like, Desert Rose, the more people that are on you, the better, because you're going to have more chances to proc that. But Bloodthorn just goes off when you deal direct damage. And it's, what, 660? So you'd have every 5 seconds you'd get 660 of both of those. Plus you'd get your Constitution passive, which for me right now is pretty high. 757. 660, 757. And then I could also get 540 from that block, but 106 from this. So every 5 seconds roughly. Wait. 106. We're gonna say that'll go off. We'll just say 3 times for that. So that plus the 660 plus the 757. So every 5 seconds, you would basically get 1,700 magicka back. Between Constitution, Bloodthorn, and siphoning attacks. Desert Rose, if it procced as often. So again, the more people you have, the better. Use ultis, yeah, you run Sap Essence. Direct damage to multiple enemies. Ah, okay, I got you there. I got you on that one. How do you land direct damage when you want a line of sight? Well, the biggest thing on this kind of a build, Artemis, is that you're trying to set it up so that you don't really need to line of sight. So Bloodthorn is going to be in the same position as Desert Rose would there. So if you do line of sight, your magic regen is going to stop. That's just going to be the downside to any sustained proc set like that. Okay, so that would give me about 1735 magicka every 5 seconds. If I ran Desert Rose, I would still have the same amount there. Then I would have Constitution, 757, and then Desert Rose would give me 23, 24. So instead of 1,700, with Desert Rose, I would get 3,400. So I suppose it would kind of depend on what you're fighting and how often you can get it to go off. Because one goes off on direct damage. So Bloodthorn is guaranteed. When you deal direct damage, you're getting it every 5 seconds. So that's good. You're in heavy, you'll have more survival, but that's testing score. Depends on each person. Yeah, a build's not going to work for everybody. Juan might be able to make Bloodthorn work like a freaking champ. And you and I, Artemis, might think it's terrible because our playstyle, we just suck at it. But everything has its place. What I'm looking at is the numbers here, where Bloodthorn's proc is, it gives you stamina too, which is good. But the magicka from Desert Rose is just so high. It's so high. Desert Rose is just sustain your magic, while Bloodthorn will be giving stam as well. Yeah. You probably typed that before I said it, but I need a shield of Bard's Curse, first chest, sturdy shield. Duck stream for luck. Yes. Awesome, Paul. I've been AFK for like 20 minutes, so what did I miss? Oh. Lots of theory crafting goodness, Liam. Lots of theory crafting goodness, my man. We're discussing Magicka sustain sets for a tank build right now. Where does Bloodthorn come from? Glenumbra, it's an overland. Ooh, do I have that in here? Overland, and it's heavy, right? It's light. Ooh. Okay, overland light. Is Bloodthorn in here? Bloodthorn. Alright, let's try Bloodthorn real quick, but should I give up Vampire Cloak for it? It's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Vampire Cloak is so good though. It's so good for a tank. Magicka, recovery. It's so... Oh man, that's so hard to give up because 2 max health bonuses. I'm gonna lose both of those, but that's fine. I'm at 38,000 health, so not a big deal. And I'm gonna lose healthy jewelry. Ooh. No, I can keep the healthy jewelry, right? Because one of the reasons why I chose Rattlecage also is because if I wanted to, Rattlecage comes in arcane jewelry. So I can do that. But I don't think I'll need to get jewelry at all. Bloodthorns will probably be easier to get since it's overland. Just run Lich. Haha. No, that's okay, man. I'd rather not. Maybe Kagranax if you want to support your group more. How, other than the revive, how does that support the group? Maybe I'm missing something, but I could be missing something here. Yeah, it's just decreased time to resurrect an ally. That helps, I suppose, if someone dies, but we're trying to avoid that at the moment. Here's an idea: run Eye of Mara on back, reduce cost of Resto Ultimate, and make a Resto spam build. No, I'm not doing Resto Ultimate actually. I could throw it in there, but right now what I'm running is Spell Wall. That's gonna be my main ultimate, so you get the free block. You're also gonna reflect damage back. But the big thing that that's going to do for me is that because I am running Resto, I'm stopping all this incoming damage, so my HOTS will get my life back up. But because it's a Resto, it's going to give me, you know, if I'm fighting multiple people, especially, I mean, against Stamina it's not going to do anything. But against Magicka tunes, it's going to give me a ton of Magicka back. Seducer. Sword and Board, Ice Staff with Ellie Drain, Seducer. So, okay, so my initial thought coming into this was that I wanted a set for damage. So I want to be tanky, but I wanted a set for damage, so Rattlecage. And then I wanted a set that will keep me tanky, which Vampire Cloak does that. But as we're going here, we're kind of leaning away from the tankiness, which is okay. We're still gonna have the resists and stuff, but we're gonna lose 8% damage mitigation and go for a little bit more. Go for a little bit more sustain. And I like the Bloodthorn for that because it does give you stamina as well, which could allow you to block a lot more. Imagine putting an Ellie Drain on all of them and then sapping. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. When did I go from damage to tank? Just today, man. I'm just theory crafting right now for, this is not for my main character. This is going to be for, my Nord. On worm called Rattlecage. Or Worm's Raiment. Reduce the cost of your magic spells by 4% for you and the group. Yeah, not bad. But not really what I'm looking for though. See, if I go with Bloodthorn, it gives me magic stamina, which I'm still keeping from my vampire cloak. I'm going to lose the 8% damage. That's gone. 2 health bonuses. They're going to be gone. So I'm trading the health bonuses for a max magicka, which is okay, and a magic recovery, which is okay-ish. I'd rather have the health. But I'm going to keep spell damage still, so that's good. But the 5-piece with Bloodthorn, what that I think will let me do is it's going to give me magicka and stamina, which is going to be nice because that'll allow me to block more. And being able to block more is going to offset that 8% damage mitigation. Black Rose, you say? Let me see what that would do here. It's 40%, right? Black Rose still gives you 40. Let me look it up just to make sure here. Black Rose, 40%. So 757 times 4, so it would give me 1,060. That's actually pretty nice. 1,060 every 4 seconds. So that's basically the equivalent of 530 recovery for wearing that set. And then I'll get magicka health. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all, man. Black Rose, not a bad idea at all. It's gonna give me quite a bit from the Constitution passive. Will basically give me the equivalent of 530 magic and stam recovery. That's kind of badass. 35%? Is that thought they changed it. They may have. I'm going off of this. I'm on the wiki page here, so they may have changed it and it's not updated. But this still shows 40% there. The 35 might be if it's purple. I don't know. I don't know if that 5-piece changes for that. But yeah, you'll get, if you're wearing all heavy. Let me see what it actually gives here. So 7 times 4. So it actually give you 300. 303. So it's 150. Equivalent of 150. So 300 every 4 seconds. So not bad. And then I'm still keeping a max health bonus. I'm picking up stamina and magicka. Alright, so Black Rose is up there. 3 willpower. No, I'm not going to run willpower. I'm not going to touch willpower because Rattlecage is staying in there. A monster set is staying. I'm not going to have room for willpower in there. Used to have Destro build for MagNB with Black Rose. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're telling me what you were running. My bad, one. Thing is, you already get Constitution anyway, so other one might be more worth it. Yeah, the difference between what you get from Constitution with Black Rose versus Bloodthorn, I think Bloodthorn is going to be more worth it there, but the 2, 3, and 4-piece bonus on Black Rose is better. Bloodthorn just isn't The 2-3-4 just isn't what I want. I want something that's gonna help me with being tanky, and that's not gonna do it. But screw it, let's try. Let's see which pieces I need here. I'm gonna need a shield out of there. Vampire cloak, so let's get the boots. Gloves. It should be pants and a belt, right? Oh, but this is light armor, man. I can't do that. Crap. It's light armor. I need heavy. So I'd have to go jewelry, weapon, shield. So I can't really do that right now. Alright. Maybe you could use impreg armor. I could. That would be a decent setup to run. Let me see. What does that actually give us here? It's a battleground set. Health, Stam, Magicka, so we're still getting those 3 bonuses, and then the crit resist. And of course, it's all impen, so way overkill there as impen. This can really help with being tanky for sure. But right now, how much crit resist do I have? Very low. Well, it's low because I have no impen. So everything they give you is divines. So my magic recovery will come down a little bit when I change that, but my crit resist is going to go way up. My crit resist will be sitting, because I already have impen Bloodspawn on live. So when I get all this stuff, man, it's so hard for me to get away from Vampire Cloak because it synergizes so well with everything else that I'm going to have going on. How much more do you get from Black Rose? Black Rose gives me an additional 300 on Constitution. You guys are like, I like that you guys are throwing out ideas. This is great. I like it. But they are getting off topic of what I'm shooting for here. Part of what I want to do with this is be able to sit and beat on people. And actually, cripple might not be the best choice there. I might actually throw sap in there instead. And throw sap on. So if we are fighting multiple people, I've got that. Yeah, let's do that. Gives me a heal on the front bar. Of course, it's giving me major sorcery, which I don't need. But against multiple people, that'll help. I'm trying to think here, because I think one of the things I'd like to do as well, it's from Alliance War? Yeah, one of the things I'd like to do as well with this build is put in guard. So I can run with Zero Maz and give him guard. Minor vitality, increasing mercy. No, don't need that. I can run guard on him, which mitigates all his damage, and it's gonna give him more crit damage, which you gotta like that, right? So 10% more crit damage for him, and he already hits hard. What about Divine Impreg with Atrostone? Recovery plus tanky. Impen cap is 3k or 32. Yeah, you could do that. You can do that. The thing that I don't like with Impreg is that I can get Impreg by just using the impen trait, but as far as it being tanky, it only works against one form of damage. It only works on crits, which is nice, but if I can get something that will reduce somebody's base damage, and I'd have to do the math on it to see exactly what I would need, but if I can get something that will reduce someone's base damage enough that when they crit it's not a big deal, I'd rather have that. That way, like with, here's my thought behind this is this: if somebody's hitting me for 5k and they crit, they're gonna crit for a certain amount, right? So they're hitting me for that 5k because I'm wearing, you know, I've got 30% damage reduction with this. They're hitting me for 5k and their crits are gonna hit me for, I don't know, 6k. Let's do the math here. They're hitting me for 5,000. Okay, so they hit me for 5,000 and they crit with no impen whatsoever, and they hit me for 7,500. Okay? And then if I cut that in half, so they're getting me for 25% extra, but I would lose damage reduction. So now they're hitting me, I have less health also. Hit me for that, but I can reduce. So off of a crit. Yeah, so okay, so with using those numbers as an example, with maxed out impen, with those made up damage numbers, I don't know, I mean, if somebody hits me for 5k, then this is what will happen, but with the maxed out impen, they hit me for roughly 500 less on a crit, but they hit me for 400 more on every non-crit. Hold on, for some reason my Alexa just started playing, so I gotta shut that off. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm giving up 400 base damage. So if they non-crit me 10 times in a row, then I take 400 more damage on all those to save myself 500 damage off a crit. Maybe Wizards Riposte with jewelry. That's not a bad idea, and I did think about that, and I might still try that, Liam. Alexa's spying on you. Yeah, dude, that thing is always on, man. But I have thought about Wizards Riposte because I do have the pet on here right now for my MAME, so there is that. Because that would spread the MAME for me, and I could put something else in that slot, like, I don't know, cripple, guard, whatever. What with that blinding set, 100% damage reduction for 5 seconds. That's not a bad choice. I just don't remember which one that is. Meridia's. There it is. When you block an attack, 33% chance to blind your attacker. That is really nice, but where does it come from? It's heavy armor, so that's good. It'll give me stam recovery and then physical spell resist, so my physical and spell resist would be insanely high. 33% chance when you block. So when I pop that ultimate, that's going to be a lot of chances to avoid damage, but I don't really want to avoid damage when I pop the ultimate. So if I did that, I would have to figure out a new way to sustain. Vampire Cloak synergizes too well. Why not run Vampire Cloak Alchemist for burst and tankiness? Alchemist I don't like, man. I really don't. I know I feel like I'm just like shooting everything down, but with Alchemist, like when one of my resources gets low, whether it's magicka, stamina, health, whatever, I want to be able to use a potion and stay in the fight. I don't want to have to use a potion just to buff my damage, because then when I really need that potion for what it's intended, it's not there. So Alchemist is good if you're ganking, I think, but for just like a standing there brawling kind of build, I don't like the way its mechanics work. I think it only makes one person miss. Let me double check. You might be right there. Attack. It's going to occur once every 10 seconds. Yeah, you are correct on that. So 1v1, that's going to be a really strong set. I mean, if you're dueling, that is an amazingly strong set. Especially if you're on, you know, Nightblade, DK, something like that, where you can build like a perma blocking kind of setup. Just block the crap out of them, and when you see that go off, you have 5 seconds to drop block, get your stamina back up, wail on them, whatever you want to do. So that is good. But I don't know, man. Vampire Cloak's really strong with what I've got going on. Weird Tree Blessing. Yeah, I have one. I have tried that out, and it is really nice. It works really well. The thing that got me was the cooldown, though. I only used it in like duels and a little bit of Imperial City, which I mean, that's mainly what I do anyway. And the cooldown was long enough that it kind of frustrated me a little bit, but I really like the effect. Too many dot builds out there. Yeah, it would definitely help with those dot builds. Yeah, I don't know, man. What does Taba's Favor do? I actually thought about using that on this. That was going to actually take the place of Vampire Cloak because it would build my ultimate really fast. But Taba's Favor, I'll pull it up here real quick. I don't know if you guys can actually see this or not, but you get health, stam recovery, magic recovery. So max health and then stam magic recovery. And then whenever you dodge an attack, you gain 9 ultimate over 3 seconds. And there's no cooldown on that. So if I've got 4 people attacking me and they all send an attack at me and I dodge all 4 of them, then I'm getting that buff 4 times. So 9 ultimate 4 times all at once. So Tava's is really, really strong. I feel like Medusa would be super fun for crit builds. I definitely agree with you, man. Medusa looks like it would be really cool. Really, really cool. You could even run like Medusas with like Twiceborn. That way you can run the crit chance Mundus. What is that? Shadow, whatever. Run the crit chance Mundus and run like a spell damage Mundus so that you get your base damage up, and Medusa will give you that second one. Because I don't know if would Medusa stack with the Mundus? I don't know. Maybe you could actually get a ton of crit damage right there. Let me see what this does here. So the Shadow increase crit damage. The Shadow does not give you a named buff, so you could run Twiceborn with Shadow and the Thief and have crazy amounts of crit damage. Oh, this PTS duck. Once you're done, can you cast Harness with health? I see where you're going there, Cav. Yes, let me do that. I see what you're trying to check. I like it. Let's just throw that here. Actually, I'll do a little bit so you can actually see if it's doing it. Oh. Lol, we have to take damage. Otherwise it doesn't do what you're hoping for, Cav. So let me find somebody that'll attack me here. You know, there's really no reason for me to be standing here in Cyrodiil anymore. So actually, I'll run up to this keep over here. We'll get out of here so I can actually have some mobs to test things on. Or I can just test on the guards. That'll work. Ah, here we go. Hit me! Hurt me! Do damage! Oh, you are not gonna cut it. What about Daedric Trickery? I've never seen anyone use that. Daedric Trickery is... that's an interesting set for sure. I think the biggest reason no one uses it is because you don't have any control. I mean, you could say you don't have control over a proc set as well, but you don't get... you never know what you have and when you have it. Whereas with a proc set, at least, I know if I do this, it's gonna go off. But... dang it, I keep going the wrong way. Yeah, let me get over here so I get somebody attacking me, Cav, and then we'll check this out. But yeah, I like where you were going, Juan. Run Medusa with Twiceborn and do Shadow Thief, and your crits are just going to demolish people. That's awesome, man. Alright, you come attack me. Who else can we pull here? Alright, we'll just pull them all. I want to get damage, but I don't want to be taking magic damage. Alright, here we go, Cav. Let's check this out. These guys got to get me low here first. Low blood spawn. Gotta love that blood spawn, man. Look at, and then with Wrath, we're at 2600 spell damage, and we can still put spell damage on our weapon enchant. So, not bad. Okay, now we're missing health, so let's give this a try here. What's the number on it? 819. I don't think I have any light armor on. Let me just double check. So the number should, yeah, number should just be 819. But are these guys hitting me? No. Okay. I just had to make sure that they weren't causing that to proc. So let's lose some magic. Let's pop that. Pop this. It's working, Cav. It is working, bro. That is awesome. Now you only get the 3 ticks back. You only get the 3 ticks back, but that pretty much guarantees that you're not going to take the damage from Agony, and that your that at least that cast harness is going to basically be free. I'm getting it back. I'm getting back almost 2,500 right now. Am I sure? We'll test it again here. Did it just drop caltrops on me? Let me get rid of some magicka. Because right now the only thing going off is my constitution. But when I pop this... No, they've got something going on me that's causing that. What is it? It's only supposed to do magic damage. But they're proccing it without magic damage. This is interesting, man. It's something's bugged right now. Throw daggers. They got a bleed on me. Yeah, it's something is making this go off, and they're not hitting me with any type of magic damage. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Cav. This would be much easier to test with another player. Or, if I just leave here, I'm gonna run out of here, and we'll just take like fall damage or something. So just kill them all and do this thing after jumping. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna take fall damage. Hopefully that doesn't kill me. It killed me, damn it. It's okay, I can res right here. Should be able to go off right here and still survive, right? Yes. Bubble. That. Negative. And hold on here. The bubble. Wow. The bubble did not absorb the damage from it. So there's a little something for you guys. Casting a bubble will not stop Shrewd Offering's damage. Can I get back up there? Or did I just jump myself into a corner here? Screw it, you know what we'll do? Let's go in here. Come on, where's the slaughterfish? Really? I was hoping the slaughterfish would come hit me. It is oblivion damage. Yeah, it looks that way, man. Although it does say... Oh no, it doesn't tell you what type of damage. I was gonna say, I think it said magic, but it does not. So yeah, it goes through the shield. So yeah, your idea is not gonna work. It was a good thought though, man. God, I hate you, Zoss. Lol. Yeah, that was a really that was a good idea, man, for sure. Slaughterfish. You kidding me? Do I have to like go way the hell out here? Are there no slaughterfish in this river? It's weird. But at least I can get back up the cliff now. Let's see. Do you guys proc my my little magic recovery thing here? No. Okay, these guys do not proc it. Yeah, so if I cast Harness, it tells me Harness Magicka absorbed damage, blah blah blah, right? But while that's up, cast Shrewd Offering. Bubble is still up. Still up. There it goes. And while it was doing its absorbing, Shrewd Offering was still ticking. I have to actually get my health low. Come on! Here's a question. Let's say if it would work, what if he was facing stam enemies and they would eat through Harness before Shrewd Offering could damage it? Shrewd Offering will damage it instantly, but I get what you're saying. But I mean, if you're going to use Harness anyway, then why not, right? Dude, this is annoying not being able to get damaged by mobs. Okay, screw them. I'm leaving. Just gonna jump off the cliff again. Alright, I'm gonna test it again, Cav. Alright. Let's test it again. Okay, bubbles up. Shrewd Offering is on. I'm not getting any magic returned, and with the bubble up, Shrewd Offering is still damaging my life. So, there's 2 tests now, same result. Yeah. Our class now has built-in oblivion damage. Excellent. Actually, let me see, how much does that actually heal for in here? Oh, that's gonna be too high. Ooh, no, good. Look at that, man. Healing for 1140 and then 1800 crits. That's really good, man. And then obviously this is in PvP. That's really good. And the damage, I mean, you're taking 633, so let's see what it was doing. Let me try that one more time here. Because now my brain's not working and I can't remember what number that was actually ticking for. Don't kill me. Okay, 1140. $398. So it's actually healing you for 742. It's actually healing for 742, which isn't great, but it's on par with other HOTS and stuff. It's on par with other HOTS, but if you cast that on a teammate though, that is a really big heal for them. Now let me look. This bugs me so much. that the battle spirit isn't listed in here half the time. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. But no battle spirit. Annoying. Anyway. I'm wondering, so that was damaging me for 398, right? Ooh, but is there a difference in this right now? 3, 2, there is. Let me throw cripple back on there. So now I've got, ooh, wait. No, I still have that, so we're good. Okay, so on siphoning, we have 9% healing there. 9% healing there. Crap, but I don't have... Ah! I'm gonna lose that. Dang it! I'm trying to test... Okay, here's what I'm trying to check, you guys. I'm trying to see if the damage mitigation from Vampire Cloak reduces the damage done to you by agony. Do I have a sword Vampire Cloak? Oh, that's not what I need though. Well, here, I can, we can test a couple things here. I'll take off this piece. I don't know if the armor, if it is oblivion damage, the armor shouldn't matter. None of it should matter, but let's check it out. 369, 398. Okay, so 369. We'll unequip my boots. So I lost a little bit of armor, but I also lost my 5-piece bonus. Crap. That did not hurt me enough. I keep getting stuck. Come on, hurt me. Hurt me, kill me, do it. Okay. So we went from 369, 369. So it does not make a damn bit of difference. Excellent. So, yeah, so it looks like it is oblivion damage, and there's no way of reducing it. Just like oblivion damage. Vampire Cloak. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it is definitely oblivion damage. Alright. I'm really liking this setup. I just want to be able to try it. Fortunately, there's nothing going on out here, but... You know, let me go back to... No, you know what, can I just die? Oh, stay dead. Stay dead. Let's... Come on, guards. Kill me! There we go. Choose location. Let's go back. You know, I am curious though. What does Resto rapid regen? What does rapid regen heal us for here? Of course, I need to actually take some damage. Dang it! Really, you got stuck on that? So rapid regen's tick is 960. So Agony's not that far off, to be honest. It probably heals for like the same that Mutagen would. So yeah, it does damage to you, but since it's healing you at the same time, all it's really doing is reducing the amount of healing you're taking. And with this setup I've got going on here, it's giving you like, what was it, 760 or 770? So yeah, not bad actually as a hot. Not bad as a hot, and it's free. It's free. Doesn't cost any magic to cast it, so I don't know, maybe not a bad choice. I mean, yeah, you take damage, but you are getting a nice little heal from it, and it doesn't cost you anything to do it. Alright, where can we go to take some damage here? Not there, that's for sure. Davin's Watch. No, I want to find some, like, some mobs that cast. Not sure if that even exists. Not many caster mobs out there. There are out at Spellscar though. I know that. But I don't want to go out there right now. It's a long run. Test healthy offerings. Should be closer to rapid regen. Ah, but Cav, you are correct. Oh, well, let me do it this way here. So the other morph of this, you get minor mending, so you get 8% more healing, but you're taking more damage. You get 8% more healing, but you take, was it 15% more damage? So the trade-off isn't very good there. If you're casting this on an ally, like if I cast this on you, you're not taking any of the damage, so all you're getting is healing. So in that case, the minor mending would definitely give a nice increase, and in that situation, it's going to be a way bigger heal than rapid regen. Because right now it was healing me for 1140 with this morph, 1140, and rapid regen was only healing me for 960. I think it gives you vitality. I don't think it's vitality. I think they thought that through, since you already have minor vitality here. But I could be wrong. Let's go check. Actually, let's see if it's in here. I doubt it's been updated yet, but let's check. Nightblade, siphoning. No, it still shows agony. Healthy offering. Sin, did you determine if the tooltip is just bugged for Shrewd? You know what? I haven't yet, Gemini. I haven't really even messed with it, but I think it's just a bug tooltip. I'm pretty sure. I just haven't done a 100% test on that. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to actually go back here and respec in order to check it. Because I don't know if it's vitality or mending. I want to say it's minor mending. And if it is, no, I think you're right. Well, no, because it might put minor mending on us, right? I don't know. Let's find out. It's mending. Okay, that's what I thought, Varks. But I just want to be 100% for these guys, and of course, it's not loading. Lol. Morphs. Okay. Let's go back in here. Class, siphoning. So you get minor mending. So it is mending. So you will have mending and vitality. Mending and vitality. But you're taking 15% more damage to pick up 8% more healing. Plus, oh, and also, if you're running Healthy Offering and you cast it on yourself, you're going to increase the amount of damage you take from the heal by 15%, and you're going to increase the heal by 8%, so the actual damage that you're taking is, what, 23% more than it would be with Shrewd Offering. So, Meh. Alright, let's throw that on. We're gonna go Swallow Soul. Just cuz. So, maybe Willow's Path? Two very similar buffs, but one increases healing done, one increases healing received, so when you do it on yourself, it becomes the same thing. Ah, Artemis, there's a difference. There is a difference. Let me... So... let me see if I can find this. Okay, so this is an old thing here, but it still works the same way. Are you kidding me, man? Stop. I hate this website, man. ESO head sucks. It's, oh my god, it's so bad. ESO, there we go. Unfortunately, it's the only place that seemed to be able to find this. Okay. Oh wow, this is old. Come on. Okay. I'm still on PTS if you need to test damage and stuff in duels. Oh, thanks, Sparks. Increase healing taken by 8%. Minor mending, increase healing done by 8%. Yes, okay, so Artemis, there's two things, obviously, that are different there. One of them is healing taken. So if you have vitality on you, and I heal you, you get extra healing. If you have mending on you, and I heal you, you do not get extra healing. Mending only increases the healing that you do, and vitality increases the healing that you receive. Right? So one is healing done, one is healing received. If you're casting it on yourself, then both will stack. But when you're in PvP, and I don't know if you guys can actually see this or not, but when you're in PvP, this right here is the big difference, is that Battle Spirit affects one of them. Battle Spirit reduces healing received by 15%. It's not 15% anymore. This is really old. It's what, 50% now? So 50% healing reduction for healing received. What I meant was only if you do it on yourself in solo. Right. Okay, so this is something that a lot of people don't think about here, though. It affects healing received only. If you go into your champ points, quick recovery is healing received. Okay. I don't know why OBS does that. Can't wait till I can stop using it next month. Anyway, quick recovery does healing received. So if you put 10%, oh God, it's still screwed up. Let me try and refresh to see if it's working. Oh my God, are we back? We're back? Okay, thank God. Oh my God, yeah. I use Marilla's Action for my recording, but I use OBS to stream. And Action is the best program I have ever used by a long shot for recording. And they do live streaming, but they're making some updates to the platform next month that are going to make it Uber. It's gonna be the best thing out there in my opinion, and I'm actually gonna be doing a giveaway for it next month, so keep an eye out for that. Subscribe. Anyway, quick recovery gives you healing received. So if you put 10%, if you put points in here to get 10% quick recovery, as soon as you go to PvP, that's cut down from 10% to 5%. But you put points into Blessed, that's healing done. That does not get cut down. So I have 5% in there. I get that 5%. Now Battle Spirit is going to cut that in half, but you get that full 5%, whereas with quick recovery, Battle Spirit double dips on that. So difficult. Is it free? No, it's not free, but it is a one-time thing. It's not like a subscription or anything. And if you do YouTube at all, it's going to, the investment of whatever it is, like 20, 25 bucks, whatever, well worth it, man. I bought it years ago and I've never used anything else since because it's so good. I've tried. I don't know if we're back. I have no idea if we're actually back or not, but in the meantime, redoing my skills. So this is getting out of control. Crap. Are we back? Is it actually working now? Looks like it. Ooh, weapon. One hand shield. Spell wall. Throw that in there. Quasi ducky is there. We don't know. Okay, well, it's back for the moment, so hopefully you guys got what I was saying about the battle spirit thing. But, missing a skill I can't... Oh! The Mage Guild. Mage Light. Inner Light. I put Inner Light on there for the heal. There we go. Anyway, we're back, I hope. And it looks like we've got all the skills set up. We're good. Wow, what a hassle that was. Yeah, I can't wait until OBS is gone. But, like I said, for action, if you do YouTube, then that program is going to be well worth the investment. Go sleep now, class tomorrow. See everyone. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no problem, Artemis. Thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, action will be a great investment if you want to do YouTube or stream, because the live streaming feature, it's good now, but it's going to be way better once the new update comes next month. So keep an eye out for that. And like I said, I'll be doing a giveaway on the channel when that update comes out. I've already talked with them. They've given me a bunch of keys to give out, so if you guys are in the YouTube game, wanting to get into it, whatever, yeah, just keep an eye out for that video. Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. But yeah, I'm gonna do a full review on the program, do a giveaway, all that. So yeah, and to be honest with you guys, if you are into YouTube, it's probably not going to get many views. The ESL community just doesn't care about videos unless it's a build video, so it probably won't get a lot of views. So if you guys want to win a copy of it, make sure you check it out, because you got a really good chance. I don't even remember what I was doing now. I don't remember what I was gonna do. Where's my recovery's at 1120, and I'm not on my Nord right now. This character is not a Nord, which kind of sucks, because I don't get the extra reduction. But what does he have right now? Magic and stamina, that's good. The Nord, I think, will still get the stamina. Flame resistance, which, meh, whatever. And then elemental damage. I'm not doing any elemental damage on this, so that's not going to make a damn bit of difference. But the Nord will get the stamina, he'll get the health recovery. He'll get damage mitigation against everything. I'm not sure what all the Nord passives are anymore, to be honest. Let me look. Let's take a look here. So race. Is this it? Nord. Nord Nightblade. So Nord. Increase reduce damage taken 6%. Okay. Increase max health and cold resistance. So instead of fire, we're gonna take cold resistance, which nobody's doing cold damage, so I guess that kind of sucks. But max health, it's very good. So we're gonna trade Magicka for health. No big deal there, because we're gonna swap our jewelry from healthy to arcane, so it'll all kind of even out. And then increase max stamina and health recovery. So my stamina is not actually going to change. I'm going to gain health recovery and damage mitigation. I'm going to give up really not much. I'm going to trade fire resist for frost resist. And I'm going to get health recovery. Going with Nord is a pretty good trade-off from what I have right now. That's pretty damn nice. Alright. Fell asleep. What happened to the stream? Hey, what's up, Paul? I don't know if you're seeing this or not, but if you are, everything went dead. We gotta refresh, man. Let's see. So, I also have another idea for my main dude. If you just want like balls to the wall damage, you can run this on a melee build, and melee magic nightblade would be insane. Sorry, I don't know what you're saying there, Paul. Anyway, on a melee magic nightblade, I think this would be insane. But if you run War Maiden, so 400 spell damage to magic abilities, and then the new crafted set that gives you 400 damage to class skills, that's gonna be sick. As a melee dude, you'd have concealed weapon, magic damage, and a class skill, so it gets the buff. Swallow soul, magic damage, class skill gets the buff. Cripple gets both buffs. I mean, everything we usually do as a Nightblade is going to get both of those. So, lots and lots of damage. Lots of damage there. Woo! Let's see. You know what, though? I might actually queue up. Let's try a battleground and just see what happens with this. Might not. I don't know if this is going to be good or not, but this will be our first test. Oh, damn, Paul, you got your shoulders. Nice, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Did you get the trait you wanted? Hell, I suppose next patch it doesn't matter. You can change the trait. You know, I wonder. Currency, are these... Doesn't look like these are going to be tradable, but maybe they are. I mean, I can trade you gold, but I can't give you Alliance or Tovar, so yeah, these probably won't be tradable, so that sucks. I was thinking if you could trade transmute crystals, like sell them on the guild store or something, that could be pretty nice. I don't think anyone's doing BGs. Yeah, I didn't figure they would be. I just wanted to see if this would do anything. 1v1, I don't know if this is gonna have enough damage to really hurt people, but Still on light, but I'm okay. Heavy impen helm, medium divine shoulder. It's not bad, dude. That's not bad at all. Divine is still a good trait, so you're not really missing out. I mean, I was running all light, and the only shoulders I had for a really long time were heavy training. So we can test if you want. Alright, man. I mean, you'll just kick the crap out of me, but I'll travel to you. Oh, this area is not accessible. Oh, you're in Cyrodiil. Lol. Yeah, I mean, I can't kill you normally, so there's definitely no way I'm going to kill you with this dude. I just want to see, you know, does he survive okay, and how it's all going to work. You're probably not the best test for this, but we'll do it anyway. It's fine. 215. I need to refill the old coffee cup here. So while I wait for Varks, I'm gonna go get a refill. So I'll be right back, you guys. Alright, I am back. Full on damage, no sustained stam sork at the moment. Oh, you're not on, okay. Let me travel to you then. You're not on the old DK. That's fine, because the stam sork is going to be... Actually, the stam sork is going to make this harder on me, because that kills a lot of my sustain. This is gonna be, I think because you can use champ points in Battlegrounds now, I might start doing them more often. I still don't like the Battlegrounds. Having 3 teams was a bad idea, and it makes it even worse because the maps are so damn small. The maps are way too small. There's no consequence for, like, if I want to go capture a flag or run a relic, or, you know, if I want to go fight somewhere that's kind of out of the way, there's no punishment for that. You can stop what you're doing and run to the other side of the map in like 10 seconds. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see how fast you destroy me here. Wow, it's really laggy. Oh yeah, that's a good heal. You know, I just realized I don't have a I don't actually have a CC skill on here. I guess I have that, but not really enough. I'm gonna have to find somewhere to throw something in. Yeah, with a CC in here, this would actually work pretty damn good. Oh, of course that missed. Wow, the magic sustain is doing pretty good right now. The magic sustain is really good, man. This is surprising. Well, look at dodge, dodge, dodge. I forgot. I have no hotkey for roll dodging, so I just keep zooming myself in. And I think I could actually block fairly decently with this too. I mean, it's not gonna be perma block, but shouldn't be bad. This is not bad at all, man. I'm very surprised. I mean, I'm not doing any damage, but it is a tank, so You gotta expect not doing damage, I suppose. I am really surprised at the healing though, man. I was not expecting the amount of healing. Yeah, I was just trying something out there. Oh yeah, I have no roll dodge. Yeah, with Vigor and Dark Inversion, like that's a tough combo for a freaking tank to kill. Just trying out different ultimates and stuff like that here, so because I don't actually have that's not bad, man. Almost a 7,400 heal on that. That's crazy. Not too bad as far as... Yeah. It's not too bad as far as the sustain is going, man. I mean, this is only a 1v1, but still, I only have 1,000 recovery. I expected it to be way worse. If I was against a Magicka user, it would be way better. Yeah, if I was against a Magicka user, the sustain would be so much better. So the fact that it's doing well like this is it's making me happy. That heavy. Got my minor mending or major mending. Just go for it. That's so strong, man. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe how strong that heal is when you do it like that. Duel, I want to see you fight a ranged build. Interested to see how it will work. I'd have to find a... I mean, we're on the PTS, so there's not really many people around. Look at 7740 was that heal. That's insane, man. I still get mending when he blocks it too, so that's good. Oh my gosh, man, and with shield wall up, I can sit there and get my magicka back. That's really nice. No, don't want that. That mending, and then get the heal going. Jeez, man, just... It's so nice, man. I think against a lot of people, this could actually surprise them if I'm able to... Because, I mean, most people that you play against are not going to be as good as him, so they're not gonna be able to put out the damage that he's putting out, and they're not gonna have the types of skills that he's got. And I don't even have a CC in here. My only CC is an ultimate. So if I threw fear in here somewhere, it would be ridiculous. I could throw fear in instead of... Hell, maybe instead of siphon attacks? I don't know. Maybe instead of cripple? Although that cripple is really... Oh, I used the wrong ultimate. I was looking at so I was looking at the tooltips there for a second, or the skills, when he when he went off on me there, thinking, where could I throw a fear on this? I don't really want to lose anything on this bar. Everything on this bar I want to stay there. And then the shades I need to keep. I could drop cripple, but that's going to affect my healing. Well, either one of these, any siphoning skill is going to affect my heal, which is okay. Man, cripple's doing decent damage for me. What was it actually ticking on him for? Let's see. I'm gonna look for cripple in here. Swallow souls in for 3k. It's not bad. It's not very good. His heavy attack was hitting just as hard. Do you have enough burst? No, I'm not trying to burst with this build wand. I don't want a burst build for this. I don't want it. This is going to be a support build where I can still put out some damage, but I'm going to be able to survive a long time and help my team. You know, for battlegrounds, whether that's, you know, Chaos Ball carrying an orb, or you know, if I have to hold a relic during run, you know, capture the relic, something like that. I gotta go back a long ways here to find a dock tick. Wow, my assassins will hit him for almost 6,500, so you can still put out damage with that. So, yeah, I think to answer your question, Juan, I think if you do an Assassin's Will Soul Tether combo, you could probably still put down some good burst with that. I mean, I hit him for almost 6,500 with Assassin's Will. But I can't find Cripple. I'm looking back through the combat log, and I had it on him a ton. But I'm not seeing any of it. There we go, Crippling Grasp. Ticking for almost nothing. Now it does give me speed, which is good. Okay. So yeah, I think what I'll do then is, since Fear now is the only CC that we get, since it's the only CC we get, maybe I'll grab that. And if it's for a battleground, the trap version might actually be decent. If I've got a stam character like him that's sitting on me just beating me, then I can just walk him over to wherever a trap is. But in some of the battlegrounds where you've got multiple entrances, stand in one entrance, you know, just drop a trap in you know, cover 2 entrances with 1 cast. That's not a bad thing, and they stay up for almost 40 seconds, so that's really good. So yeah, I don't know, maybe that'll be a better choice for me besides Cripple. Now Cripple does give me the snare, which is really nice. But I don't know, maybe I don't need Siphon attacks. I don't know, what would you guys say? Drop Cripple or Siphon attacks? Because Cripple was only ticking on him for like 700. So not a big deal for damage, but what I'm thinking is more important is the snare and the movement speed versus the magic and health restore from this. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna get rid of Cripple. I still have movement speed a little bit if I want it. Drop Siphoning, okay. The reason I'm thinking Cripple is I run double take, so I still have that on-demand move speed if I need it. I can't snare you, but as a support I'm not too terribly worried about snaring one person. But Siphon attacks, as I light attack, that health back can be good, but with the recovery on this setup, getting back that 4,300 magicka is nice. And look at the cost, it's only 472. That's all it's costing me. It's super cheap to put up, and I'm gaining a ton from it. I mean, 4 light attacks and I've got the cost back. But why are you saying drop Siphoning, Barks? I'm just curious. I mean, I think on most Magic Nightblade builds, dropping Siphoning would be the smart choice. I'm just curious if you're saying that because we're used to Cripple doing a lot of damage, and it's not doing much damage for me here. I have no spell pen really, so because I'm in heavy armor and I'm not using a mark or anything like that, so I'm gonna drop that for now. We'll see what happens, but instead of having that there, you know, I'll leave that. CC, I'll do that. Okay, perfect. I'll swap that over. Think about it this way: if you're doing a BG and you root one person, they have to spend stam or a shuffle to get out of it. Maybe. I mean, with a cripple, the route's only like a second. So now the snare, you got a point there with the snare. But is it worth me losing 4,300 magicka? Probably. You're probably right on that. I'm thinking that this gives me magicka and it costs me almost nothing, while cripple gives me a tiny bit of damage. It does give utility, but it costs a lot. Depends on my sustain. Well, my sustain was actually really good through that fight, but you did back off a lot. I don't know if that was on purpose because they were testing, but you did back off a lot, which helped. But my my magic recovery is only at 1120 right now. I've got 1120 magic recovery. So most of my recovery is coming from resto heavies. It's coming from, well, against you this won't work, but the block ultimate with resto staff, and then siphon attacks really is my main sustain against a stam tune. I will tell you this, dude, that trap during that fight, that trap was annoying as hell. So I'm hoping that that trap will be equally as annoying. I did fight Artemis with this version of Fear yesterday. He was running it, and as a melee character, this trap version of Fear was a bitch to fight against. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was hard, man. $3,100 to cast that. Oh, wow. Because I'm in heavy armor, it lasts for 1.2 minutes. Look at this. Okay, check this out, you guys. So, the Dark Shades, right? They do the same thing, but increase duration of your shadow abilities by 15%. Increase max health. Shadow barrier. Here we go. Shadow barrier is the big one here. So when you cast a shadow ability, you gain major ward, major resolve, whatever, for your resist. Everyone knows that, but the duration increased for each piece of heavy armor. That's not what I'm looking for. Is this being bugged right now? Or does this just get a longer duration? Because it said 37. It said 37 seconds. And now it's showing 1.2 minutes. 1.2 minutes. That is... wow. That lasts a long freaking time. Long time. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna stick with the trap version. It's gonna be really difficult against a ranged build, but that's okay. Against a ranged build, this has no gap closers or snares or anything right now, so it's gonna be tough anyway. But this is not a duelist build anyway. This is going to be for Battlegrounds. I just need to create him so he survives. Which gives me another idea. I just got another idea here. Okay, so that reduces that. Well, Oh, the mines last 1.2 minutes. As you level the skill duration, is what increase. Okay, I got you then. That makes sense then. That makes sense. Oh, it's Mayat. Hello, Mayat. He would be here. Awesome, dude. Well, that makes a lot of sense. So if that lasts for that long, that is awesome. And then because of the heavy armor, we get 175% increased duration on this, which gives us what? 16 seconds. Holy crap, man. So if I cast these guys, they last 20 seconds. So it's only like 4 seconds of downtime. Ooh, a pet sork. Let's get beat up. Gosh, man, I didn't even need. Oh, he is running the. He's running a lot of new stuff, which is nice. I don't even have to block that. Oh! My sustain is still so high right now. I'm not gonna let you get that off, homie. I really like that that new staff. What do you guys think about that? Does it fear 6 times? No, it doesn't fear 6 times. It'll fear 6 enemies. But not 6 times. As soon as someone hits the trap, it's gone. Trying to get magic back, and I'm not gonna let him. Got him! Dude, this can actually do some decent damage. That can actually do some decent damage, man. And the trap worked. The trap kept working. I was able to run all of his pets through it. And I could run his pets through it. I could, you know, he would continuously run into it. It was good. Only once, but it can fear up to 6 people. Each trap fears. Each trap. No. No. Each trap is triggered, a dark spirit is summoned to terrify up to 6. So each trap can fear 6 people. So it'll fear a total of 12 people. It was a total of 3 for each trap, and they just changed it. But okay, so that fighting that guy just reminded me. Have any of you guys looked at or tried these new Destro staffs? They're basically like a new Maelstrom weapon. Whether you get it on normal or vet, doesn't matter. You get the same thing here, but Force Shock always applies burning, concussed, and chilled. And the normal version does it every 5 seconds. The vet is every 4. So with vet, you get 100% uptime. With normal, you have a 1 second downtime. So I'm gonna go normal. But that effect is so badass. Oh my god, is that effect good. Now, the Resto Staff I kind of like. It's going to be difficult to work that in, but if you're going to, I kind of like that. You cast Blessing of Protection, which I'm using on this build, and it's awesome. Blessing of Protection, and then Rapid Regen, Grand Healing, or Healing Ward are 45% cheaper. So you can give yourself a little burst heal and then still bubble if you need it, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm very surprised with this build and how well it's already doing. It's very nice. Even with Varks on us, the sustain was good. I was able to heal pretty well. You know, you get off that resto heavy, and with major mending up, Blessing of Restoration was hitting me for like, it was like a 7,700 heal or something. That's insane, man. This is gonna be so good. Whew. This is gonna be a fun build. Really fun build. And somewhere in here, when I run with Zero Maz, this might actually be something that I get rid of. I don't know what I'd drop the fear. Nah, I might drop siphoning attacks when I run with Zero Maz. No, because I only have 1 siphon ability, so I'm going to lose a lot of healing. I don't know, man. I don't know. If I run with Zero Maz, I'll probably drop Merciless Resolve. I'll probably drop my bow and put on Guard. I'll put on Stalwart Guard. So that way, instead of the 8% damage buff, I'll get 10% crit damage, which isn't great, but this is more for him. Give him crit damage, which is going to be insane. So, I'm really liking this right now. I'm really liking it right now. It's not coming up. I want to get my settings, add-ons. Yeah, don't care. Go away. Dressing room. Show skill with inventory window. Yes, please. 4K weapon damage, 45k stam. You're so tanky, man. Dude, thanks, man. It's good to know that it's actually putting out some tankiness. And that is a ridiculously high amount of stats, dude. 45k stamina and 4k weapon damage? That's nuts, man. Nuts. I like that. Alright, what am I gonna call this build for the moment? And you know the cool thing though is that all this stuff is on live right now. I can go get this build right now. Rattle Cage I'll have to farm. Vampire Cloak I can just buy. And Blood Spawn I think I've already got in Divine or in Impen. But let's just do tank. So this, I think, is gonna go on the Nord. And oh, and keep this in mind too, because right now I'm on. Right now, this character is a dark elf. He's a dark elf. So when I put this on the Nord, he's gonna have another 6% damage mitigation. So, oh my gosh, man, it's so good. It's so good, and because I have Resto and Sword and Board, I can heavy attack on either bar to get resources back. That's so nice. And Battlegrounds are CP enabled now, so we get that. No, please. No, please. Oh, you're talking about the Nord? Yeah, dude, this is going on the Nord. Faux show. I mean, I could put it on my normal tune. If I put it on my main, he's a dark elf, so it would be exactly this. I wouldn't mind finding a little bit more damage. But right now I have all cost reduction on my jewelry, and my sustain has been amazing. I mean, I haven't had an issue with sustain yet. So I could drop at least one of those, I think, to get more spell damage on. But I think my issue right now is pen. Because I'm in heavy armor, I don't have pen. Oh, and I don't have crit resist. Crazy, man. So, I don't have pen right now. I do have like 2600 spell damage. 26 something, whatever it is, when Wrath is up. So, spell damage is not bad. Magicka is low. Magicka is real low. Magicka is real low. But when I go to the Nord, well, no, that'll kind of even out. Because when I go to the Nord, I'll lose my Dark Elf max Magicka bonus. But I am going to change from Healthy Jewelry to Arcane. So I'll probably actually end up a little bit higher on the Magicka. So I'm only at 25.8. Do I have food on? Yep. I've got food on. Oh dang, dude, that mount is tight. And look at you riding it like all sideways, dude. Like a bowler. Run the Pen Mundus. I could do that. Right now I'm running the Atronach for just to get that extra recovery. I don't know that I need it. I mean, when I'm in a big fight, yeah, it's going to be a lot more important. But, I mean, I've got really low recovery, but I've got the cost reduction. I've got this, and I could throw the mark in here somewhere. I don't know where I'd put it, though, because siphoning attacks, I think, is doing really good for me right now. I could always try a fight or two without it and see how it does. Maybe it's not doing as much as I think. But at only 26k max Magicka, when that 4300 pops off, that's a big chunk of my pool. And then I'm also getting a huge bonus on Resto Staff to how much I'm getting, how much magic I get back. So, yeah, maybe I don't need the Atronach. Maybe run the Lover. It is Lover that does pen, right? How much does that actually give? Physical and spell. Oh, yeah, Lover. Physical spell penetration, 2750. Holy crap, dude! If you run it with divines, run it with divines, and everything I have right now. Look, I've got a divine shield, and this is just what they give you here, but everything I'm wearing is divines right now. So that bonus is going to be really big. And this is with 7 divines. I have 8 divines on right now. That pen Mundus would give me 4,200. So with CP, it's 42. Yeah, I mean it's a decent amount of pen. Put me like what, 7K there. So not bad. Not too bad. But yeah, to gain an extra 4,200 pen, that's nice, man. Might have to think about that. But if you don't run divines, if I wanted to have impen, then I'm cutting myself down to 2,750. Could do a little combination, run some divines, some impen. I think the only Bloodspawn shoulders that I have are impen, so I don't really have much choice there. And the shield, you guys, you know what? You guys tell me this, because I'm you guys know I'm new to the whole heavy armor thing, sword and board. But is it better to run a reinforced shield, an impen shield? What's best there? Or do you run infused and run a triglyph on it? Oh, and I have health enchants on these and a stam enchant on that. Oh, I have health enchants on everything. Oh my gosh, man. I could drop all of that and put magicka. Shit. Impen or sturdy? Okay. So I know back in the day reinforced was the way to go. Sturdy makes a lot of sense. Sturdy definitely makes sense. And sturdy or impen? Okay. Yeah, this is not a like perma-blocking build. I do have points in block reduction and CP, just in case I need to use it. But it's definitely not a perma-block build. So, but sturdy might help out quite a bit. Or, yeah, sturdy might help out quite a bit with the block if I need it. So I have health in all these, so I could replace these with magicka and gain quite a bit. Oh crap, my mom's texting me here. Alright. So what would I just did these. 357, 1, 2, 3. And then the big pieces would be 882. 2. So that's 2,800. 2,800. So that would put me down to 30,000 health outside of PvP. Still 35,000 health there. But it would bring this up to 28,600. That's much better. Plus, when I'm actually using good tri-food in the game, I'm gonna have more stats than this. Alright. Where's your sustain coming from? comes from a few things. The first thing it comes from is I have siphoning attacks. So siphoning attacks doesn't seem like a lot, but that 4300 at the end is good. Plus, you can cast it. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but when you cast it on my Magicka bar, I drop down the first time I cast it. But I mean, it's only costing me 400. But every time after that, all you do is gain Magicka. So I mean, look at this. I'm gaining 472 Magicka for spamming it. So as fast as I can do this, okay, now it's 310, 472. So I can sit here and spam it, and I'm gonna gain Magicka. So if I drain myself here a little bit, get some Magicka down, and then just spam this. It doesn't give you a lot, but it's gonna add up. So you get, you can spam that if you have to, but I don't spam it, because obviously the longer you let it go, the better. But you're gonna get magic sustain from that. You're going to get magic sustain from just basic resto heavies. You're gonna get a big amount of sustain because we're running cost reduction on the jewelry, so that's huge. And you're also, if you're fighting against Magicka characters, you're gonna get a lot of sustain from using the block ultimate and then swapping to resto staff. That is a huge amount if you're fighting against Magicka tunes. So, yeah, that's that. Plus, you're also getting this hot. And I was really hard on this skill yesterday in my video, and I still kind of feel the same way. But for certain scenarios like this, like tanking, this is not bad. I still wish I had my CC, but it's a decent hot. The amount that you get from the hot, even after you take the damage, so the total amount healed from Shrewd Offering is equal to what you get per tick from mutagen. So not bad at all. But this is free. It's free to cast, so it's hard to beat. It literally is free healing. So you're getting health sustain for no Magicka, which kind of helps with your magic sustain. Does it proc Wrath? Let me... Nope. Nope, does not proc Wrath. Let me see... Because this just says when you take damage. Oh, but I'm not taking damage. Actually, Varks, can you cast... Do you have something that damages health there? Yeah. So I'm taking damage from it, but I'm not getting Wrath procs. I mean, look at that, dude. Look at the heal ticking on him. 3,800, 2277, 3,850. This is insane, man. If you cast that on an ally, that is a really strong heal. That is a really strong heal if you cast it on an ally. And combine that with that. Come on. But no, doesn't proc Wrath, which sucks, but I guess it makes sense. And look, casting that on him, even like when it's healing, I'm taking 796 damage, 1350 if it crits on him. I mean, that adds up. But just like they said in their little video, or in their patch notes that I talked about in my video, sorry, Swallow Soul's gonna out heal that. So if I do need to heal an ally, I can swallow soul something, hit that ally, and I'm good to go. I mean, hell, Blessing of Protection once will give me all the damage that's gonna take from me. Blood Mage build confirmed. Yeah, it's definitely gonna make things interesting. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a little more now that I'm using a different kind of setup. Now for my main setup, am I upset that I'm going to be losing my CC for a heal? Yeah, that sucks. But hey, it is what it is now, right? All we can do is hope that they make it a little bit better. I like that it heals. I like that it can crit heal, but when you cast it on yourself, I think you should take a little bit, I don't know, a little bit less damage. Because if I cast it on him, I can cast it on myself as well, and then I take damage from both of us. So I guess technically I could use... Look, I can use a free heal on myself to actually out-heal what's damaging him. That's not bad, actually. Holy crap, I didn't even bother messing with that before, but yeah. It's healing me for whatever it's getting him for. And yeah, my health is staying at 100% with both of us targeted. That's not bad at all. Is this more gives mending or the reduced? This is the reduced damage. The reason I chose the reduced damage, mainly because PvP, I don't want to take more damage than I have to, but the only reason to take mending really is if you're casting it on a friendly target, because if I cast it on myself, I gain mending, which is 8% more healing, but I'm taking 15% more damage from the heal, and I'm increasing the heal by 8%. So I'm taking a lot more damage with this than I would normally take with the other morph. And on a friendly target, they're gonna take 8% more damage, or 8% more healing, but then I'm just getting the extra damage. So I'd rather for PvP just have the reduced damage done. Magnite Blade Stamp Sword duo would be insane. Spell symmetry, dark deals for days. Oh man. Yeah, that would be pretty nice, dude. That would be really freaking cool, man. I mean, that was the only thing that I had on you, and you were casting that spell symmetry a lot, dude. You were casting that a lot, and just going, man. I mean, look at that. You're able to just cast that thing for days. Now, we are in PvE, so the heal is giving you more than it normally would. So it wouldn't be as efficient outside of, you know, once we get into PvP. Won't be as efficient, but it works. It gets the job done. I got my camera actually set up right here. So let me open this up. Here we go. I got my camera actually set up right here behind me, because I've been recording, well, not during the stream, but I was recording Theorycrafting video for this. So I might actually just reach back there and click that on every once in a while to get more footage for this. Spell symmetry reduces healing taken by 50%. Ooh. Alright. Well then, I mean, that's giving you a heal 50% less, but it's still healing you. And I'm taking half the damage. So that's good. Dang, man, that's... Oh, you're right, man. That combo would be so good. Especially if I throw this on you, which costs me 0. There's no magic cost to it. You've got your own thing going off, and I can hit you with that. I mean, dang, dude. Come on. Look at it. That's, oh my god, that's so strong, dude. Look, 3850 on the heals. 3850, and I'm not taking any damage because it's out healing the damage done. And then bam, big heal. Dude, this is crazy, dude. This is crazy. Shrewd Offering is actually... It actually serves a purpose. Wow. Was not expecting that, but it's doing some really good work there. I'm impressed for a free skill. That's really nice. Awesome. Sorry about that, guys. I just did a little recording there for the video. I've got I don't know if you guys can see it here. I've got my camera on the tripod right behind me, so it's kind of looking over my shoulder at all of this. But I'm excited about this build now. I still got some ironing out to do, but I'm excited. I do want to try this though against somebody like, well, even like a Magic Nightblade or something who's got a lot of dots. Someone like Zero Maz on the Stam Nightblade, who again runs a lot of dots but still has high burst. I am a little bit worried about it in that situation, but I mean, anything is going to take a ton of damage there. Anything will take a ton of damage, so can't worry about it too much. But this is so nice. I'm really liking it right now, and again, once I get it on the Nord and get even more damage mitigation, awesome. And I could do, if I want more damage mitigation, it's a little bit risky, but I could go Vamp as well. Not sure it's going to be worth it, but I could go Vamp, and then you get the passive from that to reduce damage as you go lower health, but you're going to take a massive amount of damage against DKs and stuff. Are you using one of the new sets? No, actually, I mean, I'm on the PTS, but no, everything that I ended up using is current sets. They're actually sets that have been around for a while. I'm running Blood Spawn, Rattle Cage, and Vampire Cloak. So, yeah, that's what I've got right now. Nothing crazy, but it's working. You know what I'm curious about, though? Reactive armor. For those of you guys know reactive armor, I'm not sure where it comes from. I think it's a PvP set, so I don't have access to it here. But reactive armor, does that proc on snares, or is it just hard CCs? I need to look that up. Reactive armor. A disabling effect. Okay. You know what a disabling effect is, though? Not a snare. Comes from Icy Sewers. Okay, yeah, so I'd have to actually go there to get it. Yeah, that's I thought it was a PvP set, but yeah, they don't give us access to PvP sets in the template, so I'd have to actually travel out there. But yes, Vark's Roots immobilizes would set that off. So DK Talons. I've been running into a lot of Magic Sorks lately who are running whatever the hell their AoE route is, the cone one. I've been running into Sorks running that. You got DK Talons. You got people running Rearming Trap a lot. Mines, if mines go off and you're rooted. Eternal Hunt. There's so many things that can proc that. And that's a 35% damage decrease, man. Woo! Ooh, dang. %35 damage reduction. And you get max stam, stam recovery, max health. So the 2, 3, 4 bonuses aren't great. They're not great. but and the 5-piece only works when you're in a CC, which does kind of suck, but 35% anytime, like, basically you want to be rooted, you know? You get hit by a root, you're taking 35% less damage. That's nuts. I'm gonna try a hybrid build on the Nightblade or Templar next patch using a new set that gives 400 spell weapon damage to class abilities. Yeah, one of the things I already tried out, Gemini, is for the magic Nightblade, and this will work whether you, however you want to do it, but I did it on a melee Nightblade, and that way you're running dual wield. But if you run that, you get that set, which is crafted, combine it with War Maiden, which gives you magic damage, buffs magic damage skills. That means that basically both of those sets are buffing all of your damage skills, because everything you use as a magic Nightblade basically comes from your class skills. It's pretty badass, and I was able to stack up a lot of damage. By the time I get used to things and get a couple of sets together, nope, changing everything. Yeah, this game is evolving all the time, Tom, which is either a great thing or a terrible thing, depending on your point of view. But I don't know, I like it. I like it, and the good thing is that it doesn't change often to the point where you can't use your old builds. You can still do it just fine, but they give you the opportunity to change it if you want. It's a great idea. You probably enchant the War Maiden jewelry with weapon damage. Yes. Yeah, you can do the War Maiden jewelry with all spell damage on there or whatever you want. Of course, if you're doing a hybrid, you're only going to get spell damage out of War Maiden, so maybe not the greatest thing for a hybrid. But if you're going for a melee magic Nightblade, let me add this up here. That plus, oh, what would you get for that? There's another, that plus, I'm adding up all the spell damage that you could get for this build. You can spam it while in combat. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Cav. Can spam what in combat? What I was saying was that you can put jewelry enchant onto the War Maiden jewelry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get it. So you'd have that and that and that. So your weapons, those. War Maiden, I think, gives you one buff. I think the other set gives you one. So if you gold those, one of them will be that. Okay. And then we'll say you do a monster set that doesn't have any damage on it. Let's say you run Troll King. So you get this. So you're going to be at over 3k spell damage without those. You're going to be over 3k spell damage without those 5 pieces. So those are going to basically give you another 800. So you're going to be in light armor with a good chunk of magicka and 3,800, over 3,800 spell damage. It's pretty nice. And that's using a crafted set. 2 sets actually that are really easy to get. But yeah, Kev, I'm not sure what you were talking about there. You were talking about this thing or what? Yeah, this is working really well right now because we've got Constitution, we've got siphoning attacks, we've got the block ultimate with Resto Staff. We've got the Resto Staff itself for magic regen. I'm liking this a lot so far. And we still have decent damage. It's not crazy high. It's not big burst. It's not a... You know, this is not one of those builds that can... You know, I'm not a tank, healer, DPS all in one. Can Mageblade tank vet dungeons? Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. Vet trials? Probably not the best idea, but vet dungeons for sure. And the cool thing after this patch is that if you run a setup like we were just talking about there with War Maiden or whatever, if you have to use weapons from a set that you can't craft, which if you're using that new crafted set, obviously not an issue, but if you're running an overland set and a dungeon set, you can't get Nirnhound, but now you can change the trait on your weapons to Nirnhound if you want it, so that is awesome. I would need some help figuring that out. Tom, if you want to figure that out, I'm going to refer you over to my man Paul. I don't know if he's still here or not, but he does the Mageblade PvE tank stuff, so yeah, he's your dude for that. I don't know if he's still in the chat or not. He hasn't said anything for a while. I assume he probably left. But yeah, Paul is the one to go to for that. Oops, let me see if I can get a link. Nope. Yeah, I can't get a link to him just yet, but actually, let's see if he's got something way up here. Yeah, there we go. He was chatting back here. So I'll drop a link to his channel, because he does YouTube here as well. Whoops. He's got some videos on that, as well as some other things. He's not a strictly ESO channel. There you go. That's his channel right there. He's got some good info on tanking. And if you want to just chat with him here on the stream, feel free, because he's very good at answering questions. That's awesome, dude. I'm really stoked about this setup. There you go. Yeah, Cav, you're a bit behind, I think, man. So I'm not sure what you're responding to. So if you're seeing this, let me know what you're actually responding to. All your other heals heal you more. I think what you're talking about was when I was discussing the morph of this that gives you minor mending, which you are correct, it will give you more on the heals, but I don't know. Might be worth it. Get 8% more heals from your Swallow Soul and from your Blessing of Restoration. I'd have to try it and see how much more damage you take. But yeah, it's something I'll try out for sure. Definitely something that I'll try out, because especially like if I'm gonna be running with zero Maz, that might really help him out. Because it puts minor mending on me, so I heal more. So he'll get healed more from this. He'll get healed more from that. Link brought me back here. What? What link? Did he have a link on his channel to my channel, or what's going on? Back to present. Oh, thank God, Cav. I don't have to listen to you talking about nonsense anymore. Another thing I was also thinking about, and I don't know if this would be the right move on this build, would be Swallow Soul gives me 8% healing received, which is great for me, right? But if I put Funnel Health in there, I'll lose that 8% healing that only affects me, but I'll heal my team for way more. You know, because they're gonna have the full heal from this ticking on them, along with Shrewd Offering and Blessing. So yeah, if I run Funnel Health, then I think I would change to the other morph of Shrewd Offering. I think I would change to that. So I'd still have the 8% healing, just like I do here in this setup, but the overall healing output would be, for a team, would be way more. What is this? Is this the Warden thing now? The new version? Is this the new version of that Warden root trap thing, whatever, that pulls you in? Funnel. Swallow won't heal. Yeah, Swallow Soul wouldn't heal him. I know that. The only reason I have it on here is to get the biggest boost out of my Blessing of Restoration that I can. But if I change the morph of this and then swap this to Funnel Health, I'll still get the 8% healing. Except actually, Minor Vitality isn't worth as much in PvP as Minor... whatever the hell the other one gives you. Because of the Battle Spirit buff. So swapping these two morphs, I'd still get... Yeah, and I think I'd actually get a bigger heal out of this. Interesting. All you need is swap to Argonian. Argonian, Funnel, Healthy Offering, Siphoning Tags. Yeah, Argonian would be nice, dude. Argonian would be nice, because they get a big healing buff, right? And then they get extra sustain, extra resources and stuff from using pots. Who's this guy getting in my face? Uh-oh. He wants to duel. You just have all the poisons and bleeds and all that fun stuff. Look at this, man. When you fight a melee, this is actually pretty funny. Pop that. Let's get off. Oh, didn't let me get my heavy attack. Where is he? There he is. So if you get low, now I'm not gonna kill this guy, but if you do get low, one of the things you can do is pop your shield wall. He's not gonna allow it because he's just gonna cloak. Oh well. This is so good, man. Shield wall, resto heavy, into boom, burst heal. Oh, I didn't stick to my healing bar there. What do you have on me? Poison inject, heavy weapon bleed, deadly venom. Dude, he had so much stuff ticking on me. Look at all that. That's insane, man. I could have lived longer. I could have lived longer there. Is he holding a shovel? No, man, that's his, it's that weapon type. I don't know what it is. So not too bad, actually. I think if I'm smarter, I gotta learn how to do that. I've never played a tanking setup before, so you know, I gotta learn it a little bit, play it smart. Oh, wrong bar. And this dude has a lot of dots and hots and everything, man. Like, look at how you can time that, man. Look at how you can time that against melee tunes, man. It's so nice. I don't know why I just used an ultimate. I definitely did not mean to, but you know. It is what it is, right? We got ultimate again. Look at that, my shield wall just came down and it's almost back up again. This is so much fun just toying with this guy, man. So freaking fun. This got to be so frustrating to fight. If I had a damaging ultimate. Oh great, my food just ran out. Need to get my pets down, my fears down. Oh, he ate both fears there. What's the matter? Is he giving up on me here? he just like stopped fighting. It is pretty fun just like walking him into the fears. I think he's got me here. Nope. Those heals, man, those heals. Those heals, though. Dude, insane. Oh, my fear didn't go off there. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Like this dude on my other tune, this guy would have beat my ass. He's got so much damage. Look at, I mean, and the sustain has been good. Damage, I don't know. Like he left. Well, the Cav, this is not a damage build, man. That's what everybody keeps. I feel like everybody that is talking about it is missing the point, man. It's not a damage build. This is going to be a battleground support build. Somebody who can survive forever when the team needs you to. And you know, they can survive forever when the team needs you to and output a little bit of damage, but be like a healer, you know? Unless that's a heavy armor stand blade. I don't know what he's running there. Let me... I'm gonna assume he's medium because the damage he was putting out was pretty nasty. Cool. Yeah, he is in medium, so his damage output was insane. But stamina blades can heal pretty decently too, man. Duck, everything is damage build. Alright. I mean, if that's what you think, cool. Not everything needs to be a damage build, but I mean, it's got decent spell damage. I'm gonna have like 2,800 more magicka when I'm actually done with this, so that'll be good. Actually, more than that, because more than that, because I'll have enchants, arcane jewelry. Yeah, so that'll be good. I'll have a little more magicka. I'll have better food, so that'll change that. Awesome. Although, okay, so for you guys, I think the new, like, meta, if you want to call it that, the new meta for really for any caster, I think is going to end up going back to running a 5-piece set on your body, a monster set, and this new weapon. There's people talking in zone chat, that's why I'm bringing this up, but this new staff is going to be insane, dude. Especially for dueling, like 1v1. If you don't have it, you're going to be screwed. Because you have 100% uptime, and it's going to make you do 8% more damage. It's going to make you take 15% less damage. And you're going to dot them all for free. It's nuts, man. Anyway, you can gank with Mageblade. What sets possible? No bomb. It's kind of a tough one now. I would say probably still If you wanted to just try go for the one-shot kind of build, I would still say it's tough now, man, but Elegant Stygian is probably your best bet if you want that type of thing. But I don't gank, so I'm probably not the right person to ask. There's probably other people who have put a lot of time into figuring that out. But yeah, this staff is going to be so important, man. So that staff with like willpower and a 5-piece and monster set. That staff is going to bring willpower back into the game, because willpower I don't feel like has been around for a while. Anyone? Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody here does ganking Magic Nightblade. This guy, he's wearing one-piece Troll King. I don't know what the head is. Cool looking axe though. I like this. We started up a little dueling area. Dude, that looks badass, man. Look at all that. I wonder if that's a costume. So this guy was actually running the bleed build, very similar to Zero Maz, and this tank did just freaking fine. And then there's Varks just laying it down, man. Damn. Oh, the dude was lagging. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a nice, strong build. I do want to try and play around more with the skills, see what I need and stuff, but I'm reluctant to give up siphoning attacks just because of the healing passive. Just because you get that healing passive just for having it on the bar. But I didn't use it very much in that fight against that Nightblade, and it did okay. Who am I fighting here, dude? I don't know. Probably somebody that's gonna blow me up. It's hard to tell where he's at in here. Come on. Ultimates won't go off. Nothing's working. Lol, he just double CC'd me. He just double CC'd me there. Did you guys see that? Yeah, he's running daggers, blood craze for 7k. He's running... This is a cheese build that nobody can really make work outside of the PTS. That every time you go on PTS, someone does this. Where he's running the Maelstrom daggers with bleeds. So they're unresistible damage that... hits you for like 2,000 extra spell damage. It's impossible to fight. Cinch Selines and prisoners, so I get 1,000 mag second while running. Short down, nice dude. Fight a range. I'd like to fight a range, but there are. The only range build I've fought so far was a magic Sork, and we killed him. But everybody out here is stamina. Everyone here is stamina. He's stam. He's got the two-hand. He's two-hand bow. I know he's stam. He's running the cheese cheese build for PTS that nobody ever has on live. That doesn't actually work on live. It's funny that every PTS you'll find people dueling running that build. They'll throw on VMA daggers and like Hundings or something stupid, Ravager, just to give them spell damage, and then agility jewelry, and they just stack as much weapon damage as they can, hit you with their VMA daggers, and then that's it. They hit you with a bleed. It's unresistible damage. That was 7k unresistible damage. Nothing I can do about it. Went back in time, no double CC. Alright, looked like he, it looked like I got knocked back. I mean, he got the knockback, but I think it was off of, I don't know. It was off something. I'd have to go back and look too, but I can't, so. It wasn't too hard CCs. It was like doing a double CC off agony type thing. Oh well, doesn't really matter. He was that cheese build, like you can't beat that. Unresistible damage buffed by 2,000 weapon damage. Yeah, all right. Well, thought that too first. Are you kidding me? What is this crap? Get off my screen. Stupid Windows. Oh well. Yeah, 4 o'clock here. I gotta get going, you guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out, helping me out with the build here. But I got a couple things I got to do, and then, you know, the family's coming home. My wife and daughter are gonna be home. I got a couple videos I need to edit. One of them is the Theorycrafting video for this, and then I need to do. I need to do one of my photography videos I've had sitting for a few days now. I need to edit that, get it ready. But oh, what's up, Verdict? Man, you just get here at the end the last couple times, huh? That sucks, dude. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go edit those and get that stuff done before everybody gets home. So, yeah, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.